It is hot in here. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we have a lot going on. It's kind of messy, it's kind of out of the ordinary, but we are here and that's important. So I kind of talk about a lot of different things as far as how to become an influencer with some questions you guys asked. And then I showed you some guys. I showed you some hacks. What do I do on my face, and then an eyeliner tutorial, an eyelash tutorial, as well as my favorite lip combo. And here is the look we are doing today. Very pretty, very out there. I didn't film the hair. I'm doing that as a separate tutorial, but you already can see the vibe. We have blue. We have some blue eyeshadow and blue lights with the blue Billie Eilish top. You already know I love her so much. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and how I became an influencer with some with some tips and hacks, please keep on watching. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a different type of video. I hope it goes well. It was pretty rough. I'm not going to even lie to you off the bat. I was really unmotivated because I was barely getting any feedback. And so I decided to take it to my TikTok because I was like, well, I get a lot more responses on TikTok lately, so let me take it there. And you guys had a lot of questions for me as far as how to become an influencer, my personal experience, my tips, my tricks from 2015 to now. So let's get on into it. It's been a rough 10 years already now, I want to say. Not 10 years. Well, no, I'm stupid. 5 years. I'm a dummy brain. I was thinking about 2010. But anyways, I'm here to do like a cute little blue eye because it matches my Billie Eilish shirt, because you know we stand her. I have the LED lights matching. Super excited. We're gonna go ahead and go back in with one shade from the Nikita palette, and then we're gonna mainly be playing with the Cara palette. This is the Girl Scout palette. It is their marijuana palette, and it's like based off greens and blues, so I really wanted to use that today. Super excited. And then I'm going to show you some tips and tricks, you know, something that I do in my everyday routine. So you're getting a full beat today, and we have to be kind of quick. I have a party to go to tonight. Not really a party, don't drag me. It's like 10 people, and we've all been tested. We've all been, you know, cleared. They are the jiu-jitsu team that I hang out with Samuel, and we're just having a cute little Christmas party. Tiny. We're going out to eat. That's literally it. Wearing masks, doing everything correctly. And yeah, so I just wanted to get ready, get cute, at least have some photos for today. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my little headband on. It's not blue. I usually like matching my outfits, but whatever, you know, I just need something to hold my hair back. So before even touching my skin with any type of primer, you always have to go in with a serum, hyaluronic acid, just something to sit on the skin that's going to hydrate it and just protect it a little bit more than a primer would. I've been doing this trick for a hot minute now, and I just want and then, so that was a moisturizing. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit of a glow. Next, we're going to go in with the Pacifica Glow Baby Booster Serum. It's vitamin C, whatever. So this is what it looks like. Thank you so much to Pacifica for sending this over. It's the prettiest packaging, and it smells so freaking good. But next, I'm going in with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This is brand new. This is for their spring releases. Don't know if I'm supposed to really be posting this on any other platform, but I'm just going to apply this all over the face. So I'm going to just start using this from now on because it does give me a really nice finish. And I just love how my skin looks after I use it. Y'all like see Ollie in the back? He's like chilling out. Y'all like see Ollie in the back? He's like chilling out on my jacket that I'm wearing tonight. I guess this is probably what I'm gonna wear tonight. Houston has been so cold for like the past 3 days. I've just not been having it. Like, I wanted cold weather so bad because I was so tired of like the heat, but now I just miss my hot weather. So I'm just going to apply a little as we go. Little goes a long way for me, and I didn't do my eyebrows. It's okay. Whatever. We can get into eyebrows in a second, but I really want to focus on the base because I just love glowy skin, okay? I like my skin looking healthy, and I just, I live. So I'm just going to blend this out with my beauty blender. And I do want to say, off the bat, it's going to look patchy. It never sticks right here. I've used the Milk Primer for it. I've used any type of sticky primer, it just doesn't stick. I don't know what it is. It doesn't really look any different because I put concealer under there and that sticks. I don't see, like, it just, no. Maybe it does and I can't see it, but it's gonna look even on camera, which I'm glad, because, I mean, whatever. It's no biggie for me. I'm gonna make it work either way. And before we are gonna talk about some how did I become an influencer questions. Don't worry, I'm just trying to blend out this foundation and we're gonna get into it. So while I'm blending this out, we're going to go over and just answer a few questions on how to become an influencer. And I've always received these type of questions. I mean, from the day I started from till now. Because I started with only like 2,000 followers and now I have, I can tell you actually right here because I have my phone right in front of me, I have 54.1k. I did go down a little. I remember at some point I had 60k, but you know, we had a little bit of difficulties. Instagram's kind of falling apart. But yes, I grew kind of instantly. No, I don't buy followers. I always get those messages like, girl, you bought your followers. I know where you come from. Like, no, I've just been really consistent with my work. Anyways, so I'm using the NYX contour stick. So I started around 2015, 2016. I uploaded my very first video on here. As you guys know, if you haven't seen it, it is one of my most popular videos. It's the get ready with me for prom, or get ready for me, like it was like a prom video or something like that. And it was just one of my main watched videos. And I mean, throughout the years, it has just gone up. I want to say it's at 500k now, but it's high up there. And I'm just taking this Morphe G36 brush just to blend out my contour. And ever since then, it's just been really, really, really different. The way I scheduled my posts, the way I looked at being an influencer overall, don't really like the term. It's whatever. But what influencer does like being called an influencer, I don't like calling myself an influencer. So the main question that I got whenever I kind of started growing, I guess in a sense, was how did I do it? Like, what was my main technique of growing? What was the main attraction to my page? What did I have a feed? Did I like attract a certain demographic? What was my goal? So around that time, I was pretty set on being in a makeup guru, like let's see, like Nikita Dragon, not Nikita Dragon because she's not really a makeup artist, but she is. Like Nikki Tutorials was more of my goals. I started watching like Desi Perkins and Katie when I was like in middle school. They were like one of the very first couple of girls that I used to watch. You know, the OGs and all that good stuff. So I had a really good balance of who I was watching to really learn what they were doing, and it was just like my goal. So my freshman year of high school, I told my mom, hey, I want a camera, I want to start doing YouTube. And at the time, my sister had started doing photography, so shout out to her if you want photos. Ashley Elizabeth Photography, Ashley Art and Photography, I'm so sorry sis, but she does photography in Houston if you want to get at her. She was barely starting her blogging at the time with her husband, and we all kind of collided together, and we ended up doing like photo shoots. Like, I was her model, and I'm still her model sometimes here and there, but basically it just collided well. She did photos, I did makeup, we made it work. She helped me with her camera. She's been the realist, the OG from the beginning. She knew everything about social media, and she's the one who really taught me it all, aside from like all my favorite influencers who did like Q&As and stuff. So at that time, I was like maintaining high school and trying to post on YouTube. Well, at some point I had to get a job and I started working, so YouTube really wasn't it for me anymore, and I started growing on Instagram. The way to really grow is just focusing on being consistent. Finding a balanced time to really post and really dig deep with your type of content. Like, what fits you? What is your aesthetic? Not everybody else's aesthetic. What is yours? What makes you like feel like this is me, this is my page, this is what's gonna make me, you know, glow up. And I didn't really know at the time. Nobody really knows when they first start. They kind of just do what everybody else is doing. No tea, no shade, that's what happens. And it worked out. Like, I kind of just like was like, well, let me go on YouTube and see some, you know, makeup tutorials. YouTube is a really big help, guys. Do not underestimate YouTube, because They really do it all for you. Everybody on YouTube does something in the past 10 years that you could have looked up. Like, let's say you want to know how to do your eyebrows, look it up on YouTube. So while I was, you know, learning how to do my makeup, there were some horror moments where I was like thinking that was it for me. Like, I was glowing up. And I mean, I was growing pretty fast around the time Desi Marquez was blowing up, around the same time as, I want to say, Leslie. There's like a whole lot of influencers like Tina, like they were blowing up around the same time as I was, because we're all around the same age. I think Daisy's older than me, and then Tina's younger than me, I think. So we were all around the same age, and I had my opportunity to blow up, guys. Like, I would be up there right now if I didn't quit YouTube. I believe 100% that I manifested it when I was younger, and I missed my opportunity. And that's why, like, today's video is like, why is consistency so important? Because you're gonna blow an opportunity of becoming big. Like, I know it in myself that I would be at like at least 500K right now if I didn't stop. So really build your platform, really teach yourself who you are, and stick with it. Don't change yourself for anybody, no brand, nothing, and focus on yourself. Take this time to be your prime you. Also, around this time, I was getting a lot of PR. And PR is going to be the next question, was how do you get PR? How do you reach out to brands? What do you do? What is it that you're doing to attract those brands? One, I rarely ever contact brands. I have done recently because I've been posting so much and I wanted them to see my work. So that is one way. If you have a media kit and you want to send it to a brand, that is 100% acceptable because I do it. Creating a media kit really makes a brand look at you very differently because you look well put together, and it looks really good on your end because you're really prepared for a brand to look at you and work with you. So always make yourself a media kit. You can hire somebody to do it or you can make it yourself. I went on, I think it was Canvas that I made mine, and they just have a lot of portfolio templates that you can use. And so really take advantage of making yourself a media kit. That's one of the things I'm going to tell you now, because I've gotten a lot of PR, not just to get PR, but through having a media kit. And I get more paid now because I have a media kit, because it's well put together, because I've worked with a lot of brands. I have experience of what to do as far as marketing. And that's really important. You want to learn marketing along in your journey, because that's what you're doing. You're marketing a business's product. So you just want to always be prepared for that. There are always going to be guidelines with PR. It's not just free and handy dandy and you get it in the mail and you can just be like, oh my god, I got it. No, there is guidelines. You have to post about it. You have to be respectful. You have to be honest. You always want to be yourself when it comes to PR and ads. Nobody is going to trust you or listen to you, and they're going to think you're just about the money if you're not honest about these products. It doesn't matter if you hurt them in the end, because it's your opinion. They're paying you or they're giving you a product. You need to be getting your coin, sis, on the side. But make sure you're being honest. Being honest about a product is very important nowadays, because a lot of influencers are lying. Like, on the low, like, a lot of influencers are lying. You always want to be honest. Be yourself. Don't try to act like somebody else. Be yourself when it comes to PR, because we want to see you. Like, if I'm your audience, I want to see what you're creating with this product, and I want to know how you feel. I want to know what you think, the price point, what do you feel, the company overall, how do they interact with you. You want to know everything to the T, because you want to be able to trust that influencer to the point where you can buy everything they're promoting. So for my face, I'm just going to use the Makeup Box Highlight, Contour, Brows, and Blush. It's the LGBTQ palette. It's just like the face palette. I think this is for the LGBTQ one, but I just love this one. It comes with so many different shades. Let's see. There you go. And I love it. I think I have a code and I'll put that down below. But I'm just going to use the shade Cinnamon, and then I'm going to use Chocolate. And I'm just going to bronze my face a little bit. You want to focus this like right here in between your ear and your little, there's like a little dent in your face, and you just want to focus it there. That's the tip and trick for you. Anyways, I got the next question ready. What kind of hashtags? Hashtags are very important. I didn't learn this until maybe 2 years ago, maybe like 3. But hashtags are important because if you use the right hashtags that attract brands, they'll want to work with you, not only because you're bringing traction to their brand, but because you're going out of your way to place hashtags. Hashtags can get very complicated at some point if you're adding too many. The most you can have in your bio is maybe 7 to 9. You just don't want them to be too long. You don't want them to take up your caption. And I helped Samuel with this with his new brand, Sava. We just launched today as well. It's December 16th. Go cop your little boyfriend some rash guards. But I help him with that. Like, I'm helping him with his marketing because he's more based on business, but I do the marketing portion of it. And having too many hashtags will take away mainly from the caption. You want the caption to be the star of the post because what you say in there is very important. It's eye-catching. People have the smallest attention span, so you want to put something good, something memorable, so that they're going to go to your website. Also, I'm using the Puff Puff Pass by Kimchi in the shade Banana, and this is bomb. And I'm just patting it in. You always want to pat, not really rub. You want to make sure it gets into the base of your skin. But it's not going to look this crazy, I promise. Next, I'm going to do blush, and I'm going to be using the Kimchi blush in Pinky, and this is the Thaler blush. I love the packaging. If you haven't seen my review on it, please go watch it. But I'm going to take this... Moda brush. Oh my god, I sent them to the wrong brand. This is from Moda, not Luxie. Oops. But anyways, this is from Moda. Sorry, whoever asked, and I told you this, but I'm just gonna apply this on the apples of the cheeks. Blush has been really my thing lately. I don't know what it is. I like taking it all the way up because it really just gives you that cheek. You don't want to overdo it because it's just gonna look too fake. It's gonna look like an ad and you just don't want it to look that way. So 7 to 9 hashtags, and you always want to use the ones that brands use. I go to my mutuals pages sometimes and see what they kind of use just to get an idea, not to really copy, but to get an idea of what they use and how it works for them, like what engagement they're getting, how is the engagement. You know, you go to your mutuals for help. I always go to my mutuals saying like, hey, are you shadow banned too? Are you missing? Like, are your tags working? How's it working out? Always communicating with, you know, other makeup artists is a goal to have, because I was very introvert. I didn't really like talking to anybody else, but I made so many beautiful friends like Stinny, Mariana. Like, there's just so many girls that I look up to when it comes to doing makeup. Like, Mariana posts every day. Like, I'll put a photo of her right here. Like, she is bomb. I love her so much. We have Princess Hope, who I've personally worked with as far as going to like a little event for women who wanted a makeover. We did that together. She's bomb. We just I've met so many girls overall in my journey of being in makeup, and I just want to say, make friends with the good people in the community. You're gonna see people be stingy, be rude, be backstabbing, but friends is always important when it comes to marketing and helping yourself grow, because they can share your post and you get more, you know, publicity for yourself. Now that I'm done with the blush, as you can see, it really lifted my face. It looks really nice, looks good. Let's carry on because we're taking forever. The next question I want to talk about is, should you keep up with the trends or come up with your own? You can stick with the trends. I've done the trends and I've came up with my own, or I've also been inspired by my friends. Always give inspo, always give credits. My friend Drew, who just did this look. Alright guys, moving on with the highlight. I'm going in with the KIMCHI Cheek highlighter in 01 Hope, and this one's my favorite right now. As I mentioned before, go watch my kimchi review so you can get all the tea on what I think about kimchi. I'm gonna get my highlighting brush if I can find it, because it always goes missing right when I'm filming. That's great, love that for me. And this is with no setting spray on my face. Oh my god, this is a really big issue that needs to be settled. Give credit to your artists. If you're going to be an influencer, whether it's beauty, it's fashion, wherever you're getting inspiration from, you always want to give credits. Like, I mean, period. You have to give credits. There's no way around it. You can't say you found it and it just mysteriously popped up, or you didn't see the girl's post. You need to inspo, do your research. It doesn't take that long. Artists really take hours to come up with something inspiring, creative, something that's not everybody else is doing, just for somebody else to steal it. Please give credit where it's due, wherever you see it. I see it on the daily, people getting called out for it, and you just don't want to be one of those type of girls that get called out for something that you didn't even mean to do. It was probably unintentional, but always do your research. Be kind, be respectful. So I'm also going to add a little bit of Sunday Brunch, and this is from the Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm just going to grab a little of it. Can you just see that dripping effect? That is so pretty. But I'm just going to apply that right on top. Oof. Oof. My eyes, because I'm taking forever. Oh, I need to do my eyebrows. I'm going to show you a trick about how I do my eyebrows. It's really new. It's the NYX The Brow Glue. And this is brand new. This comes out for their spring releases, as well as the brow tint pen. It's lift and snatch. It looks like this. I think I'm using the shade Espresso Eyebrow. Look at that. So pretty. So good. And it doesn't feel like glue, but it sticks down. You just have to press it down. So I'm going in with the I'm going in with the e.l.f. concealer. This is the hydrating one. My favorite one to prime my eyes with before doing my eyeshadow. And I'm going to do one eye on camera and then just do the other one off. But I'm just going to apply this. I don't really even ever outline my eyebrows. If you want the natural eyebrow, don't even bother outlining it, because I don't. And it just looks so much more prettier. And the last thing I really want to talk about as far as being an influencer is that you can't, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to say that you can't just go ahead and go around calling yourself an influencer if you have no influence over your audience, or mainly just saying it because there's just some people that walk around and they just say I'm an influencer and they don't really advocate for anything. They just take photos. And it's not like model status like my friend Valerie, or not comparing anybody. But I feel like if you're going to call yourself a influencer, you might as well like be a makeup influencer. Like they're an influencer, but what industry are you in? You can't just be an influencer just to be an influencer. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start on my right eye, and I'm taking that Girl Scout palette. It looks like this, and I'm taking just Took It and Kush. And I'm just going to put this in my crease. I don't know. It's really nothing big for me. I don't get it when people call themselves an influencer when they're not really an influencer. You know what I'm saying? They just want to have that title. Nobody actually calls them an influencer. They just call themselves one. But they're not advocating for anything good. They say positive vibes, but they're being negative. It just doesn't make sense to me. I would never really see it. I don't even much like I don't like calling myself an influencer. It's just so ugly. Like, I don't want a label on me. I'm just known for doing makeup. Like, just call me a makeup guru, honestly. I take that less offensive than an influencer, but as the correct title in the industry, you want to call yourself an influencer. Just don't like that vibe. It just makes me sound kind of uptight. And please do not be one of the girls that are uptight. Being an uptight gal is not going to get you any friends, especially if you're just kind of like problematic. Nikita Dragon. Don't be one of those. She's cool. I like her designs. I like her outfits. Just don't be problematic. Oh, I blended that light blue shade, Blaze It, on top of the crease area just to give it that little like ombre effect. But I don't know. I wish there were more questions about how to become an influencer besides consistency and really knowing what you're about. There's nothing really else to say. Like, there's no answer about how to become one. You just have to be very organized. You have to have an idea of what you want to be, where you want to be in 5 years. Like, what is your content going to be? Every day needs to be something new. Every day needs to be new content. You can't slack. Brands see that and then they just take it personal and then they kick you off their PR for whatever reason. I'm going to dip into the Nikita palette just to lighten up this eye. It's called Baby Boy, and it's just like a really cute teal, like Tiffany blue. And I'm going to just grab like another fluffy brush and just blend that on the outer parts. They said this is supposed to be really dark, but I hope it's not. So I'm just going to take little bits of it, hopefully thinking that it's not dark. Ooh, it's really cute. It's really cute. I actually like this. I'm making merch with this type of color and the Baby Boy color. It's like baby blue merch. I just love blue, or I might do green. I might do teal green not teal green, teal blue, or, well, this is like a greeny blue, so I might do this in just like a baby blue. Pastels. I think I'm probably going to do a pastel line. But I'm just blending this out into like a V shape. So it's like, just like that. But I'm going to zoom you guys in, so don't worry. You kind of seem far, but you're not. I'm going to zoom you guys in when I'm editing. Heads up, Lauren, you need to do that. But yeah, guys, I think this eye is actually coming together really well. But I just wasn't feeling it because I was so unmotivated, and I would just like wash my face and I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore. And I would get in bed and just be depressed because having anxiety too is like a really big thing. Like it can just mentally take a toll on you because you feel like you have so much pressure to like uphold your beauty account, and you need sometimes a break. Take a break. Like that's so important. Really take care of your mental health and put yourself first so you're not like killing yourself. And you don't want to wash yourself out and just not be interested in makeup. That's the worst thing to happen. And I've seen a couple of my mutuals do it, but it was really for the goodness of themselves. And I'm proud they did it because they are just flourishing right now. Like queens, looking so great. I love you guys. Y'all are looking bomb. I think I'm done with the eye though. And I'm going to put like an inner corner, but I don't know what to put. I think I'm going to put this Nick shade. It looks like this on the hand. Really white. I'm just gonna, ooh, she's a babe. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put Nick, and I might put a little bit of Cyborg, which is like a silver, in like the middle. So I'm gonna focus this like on the inner. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my middle finger and use Cyborg. It's this pretty silver shade. This is Nick, and this is Cyborg. And I'm just gonna go like right in the middle. Just give it some contrast. I mean, they kind of look the same. I'm not gonna even lie to you. That's pretty. I'm feeling myself. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in, but I'm gonna finish the other eye so we can do the eyeliner together and then the lashes, because those are like the biggest part of this video. So let me just go do my other. Alrighty, so now we're gonna do the liner. I'm gonna take the NYX, let's see, it's the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and this is what it looks like. They sent this over to me for like my NYX campaign for TikTok. But I'm going to show you guys how to do my liner. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to clean it up because I decided to do my face first today. But I'm just going to look down. Also, I went in with the, where is it at? Do you think I put it up? I went in with the Hank & Henry Liquid Eye Shimmer in Milky Way. This is what it looks like. It's just like this white base. And it kind of messed up my eye. But it's whatever. It's cool. It's chunky, but whatever. I'm gonna just apply like the thinnest line, and this is literally all I do. And I apply it pretty long because we love it that way. And I'm trying to get close, sorry. I don't mean to be far. And I'm just gonna drag it like this. And make the tiniest, I mean the tiniest like triangle. And why I do that is because, here, I'm going to try to get closer. Let me bring you up close. Okay. I'm just going to connect the squares. Can you see that? I hope it's not focusing on the mirror. Let me put the mirror down here. It's literally all I do. Is like, I just connect them. And then I try to make it as straight as possible. And then I push like against my lash line to fill in those holes. And I feel like I want to do a like cat type of eye. So this is pretty difficult. I don't know how I'm going to do this on camera, but I am. But I'm just going to first connect this area first. Do not rush. There's no point of rushing because you have all day. You can practice this while watching me. Take your time. So yeah, that's how I do my wing. And I'm going to go ahead and clean it up, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Brush. And this is from Morphe, and this is the M224. And I'm going to take that hydrating, no, actually I'm lying. I'm going to take the KIMCHI concealer. And I wouldn't recommend this if you're not really that skilled. But it's the easiest way possible, and I see beginners do this all the time. And I've done it since like the beginning of my freaking journey. So I'm just going to take like whatever is left on the tip. And I'm just gonna like, okay, I can't do that. It put out too much product. So I'm just gonna use the brush. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the Beauty Avenue Lashes in Sweet Thing. This is what the box looks like. Super pretty. And then this is what the lashes look like. I'm going to use these tweezers so y'all can get the full image. Super full, guys. Like, I love these lashes. Mascara. This is the Kush Waterproof Mascara. This stuff is bomb. I love the applicator. Very thick to get a layer. So for beginners, I love recommending these type of tweezers to apply your lashes, just so you can have a good grip just like that, and you can really stick it on into the base. So I'm going to get a little bit closer, and it's already almost dry. Just going to apply it like that and make sure it's really on your lash line and not sitting on your lashes, because that will be annoying all night. And I easily just applied it the same way as the other one. I just try to make sure like the corners are down. That is a big tip. If you want to go in with your glue, you just like go in here and you just paint it a little bit. And it's a tip and trick for me. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But when I do use it, it usually works. So we have to do the bottom of the eyes before I forget. We can't forget that around here. I'm going to go ahead and use this liner. It's by Illuminati, and it's like this blue gel liner. And I'm just going to apply that like inside of my waterline. I need to hold this down. Give me my beauty blender. This is also a good trick. You hold down the beauty blender and you just apply. Alright guys, and now we're going to do the lips. So first I go in with the Alamar lip liner and go get that. And it's just like this pretty brown. Next I'm going to take a Whirl, and yes, we are stacking on these lips. I just like how this lightens up this brown, just so it's not too much. I'm going to go over it with some Bad Bee from Nikita's line. It's a liquid lipstick. Guys, and last but not least, to finish off the look, we are going to be going in with Patrick Ta, and it's in the shade She's Expensive, because girl, you already know me, I am expensive. And that literally just finishes my face. But last but not least, I'm going to go do my hair, and then I shall close out with you guys. Alright guys, so I am done with my hair. I just have some pins in it so it holds its shape. Samuel's in the back sleeping, snoring of course. This wouldn't be a regular tutorial if he wasn't here. But I am obsessed with my hair like this. I just love how the pins make it look just very chef's kiss. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. And I'll sure you see it in the next video. Please, please, please comment down below what you guys want to see. I kind of did like a 3-for-1, like my lip combo, some face hacks, or some eyeliner and my eyelashes and eyelash tutorial. If you guys want a more in-depth, just like single, like just straight lashes, like that's like 7 minutes long, I got you. Just let me know. But other than that, I am done with today's video, and I shall see you in the next one. I love you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.